So today my topic is 7-segment display. So 7-segment display is a device which is used to display the numerical information from 0 to 9, and it consists of a load of light emitting diodes, that is LEDs, connected together within a single indicator package. 7-segment displays are the output display device that provide a way to display information in the form of image or a text or decimal numbers, which is an alternative to the more complex dot matrix displays. It is basically used in digital clocks, basic calculators, electronic meters, and other electronic devices that display the numerical information. And this display is assembled like a numerical 8. Each light emitting diode, that is LED, which is called a segment, is illuminated using an electric current, and by using its various combinations we can display individual characters or the numbers. So it consists of the 7 LEDs which together can be used to form one complete digit on the display. Actually, most of the 7-segment display has 8 internal LEDs, and 8th one is used as a decimal point, which is usually in one of the bottom corners of the displays. So, if a 7-segment display consists of 7 LEDs, if we ignore the decimal point for now, then one for each segment, then and an LED has two terminals, anode and a cathode. So we need 14 pins to connect it. So while an LED can be illuminated individually as required, so we can use one terminal of each internal LED is connected to a common point or anode. So instead of using the 14 connecting pins, we can use only 8 pins, that is one for each individual LEDs and one common pin to connect the 7-segment display. So let us see the working of a 7-segment display. So this is how a 7-segment display looks like. So there are 7 LEDs in it, and we have named it from A to G. So if all the LEDs are turned on, then we can display the number 8. Similarly, if we turn off the LED G, then we can get number 0. So by using these various combinations of LEDs, that we can get the number from 0 to 9. Since 7-segment displays cannot form alphabets like X and Z, so it cannot be used for alphabet, and it can be used only for displaying decimal numerical magnitudes. However, 7-segment displays can form alphabets A, B, C, D, and E, and so they can be used for representing hexadecimal digits. So this is how we can display each number from 0 to 9 using different combinations of LEDs. So if you want to display the number 2, then we can turn on LEDs A, B, E and D. And if you want to display number 7, we can turn on LEDs A, B and C. So the number of segments used by the digit 0 is 6. For number 1 it's 2. For number 2 it's 5. Similarly for number 6 it is 6, and like that. So 7-segment displays must be controlled by other external devices, where different type of microcontrollers are used to communicate with these external devices like switches, key, etc. So this is the truth table for the 7-segment display. So if we want to display number 0, we have to turn off the LED G. So the value of G is here 0 and other all are 1. If we want to display number 3, then we have to turn off the LEDs E and F, and other all should be 1. So the value for E and F is 0, and the value of A, B, C, D and G is 1. If we want to display number 7, then we have to keep the LED A, B and C on, so its value is 1 and other all 0. So by these different combinations we will display the numbers. So let us see the types of 7-segment display. So according to the type of application, so there are two types of configurations of 7-segment displays, that is common anode display and common cathode display. Common cathode type. So in common cathode, 7-segment displays, all the cathode connections of LED segments are connected together to logic 0 or the ground. So we use logic 1 through a current limiting resistor to forward bias the individual node terminals A to G. Common anode type. So whereas all the anode connections of LED segments are connected together to logic 1 in common anode 7-segment display, we use logic 0 through a current limiting resistor to the cathode of a particular segment A to G. Let us see the types of the let us see the application of the 7-segment display. So 7-segment display is basically used in digital clocks, clock radios, calculators, wristwatches, speedometers, motor vehicle odometers, radio frequency indicators, etc. So there are many applications of 7-segment display and it is very useful. Thank you.